Hello, welcome back. Tim Johnson with you again. Welcome back to day 4 of the 7 Figures Online Network Marketing Bootcamp. And today we're going to be talking about something really exciting, which is how to recruit on autopilot. Sound too good to be true? Keep listening. So let's recap a little bit first on what we've talked about over the last 4 days or so. We've talked about technology being the future of network marketing and the internet completely changing the network marketing industry and the way that our game is played. And we've also talked about some of the limitations of traditional network marketing, especially people running out of funds, a lack of quality in their leads and a lack of quantity of those leads. We talked also then about how to use LCPs, lead capture pages. Hope you've gone out and got yourname.com and maybe started to use or looking to using a lead capture page. Any help on that? Give me an email. And we're using that lead capture page at the front end of our system, so it's the first thing that people are seeing, bringing them into our system, and then we're in a position to communicate with them and get our information and control that information depending on what we want people to be seeing at which time. How do we do that? Well, let's now have a look at the back end of our marketing campaign. And there's a piece of amazing technology. You've probably seen this technology, maybe you haven't used it yet. It'll completely change your life, it'll completely change your business. I couldn't live without it now that I have it, and it's quite simply, it's called an autoresponder. It's the ultimate leverage tool. We tell people in the network marketing industry, prospects joining us, about how they can leverage their time through building an organization and being paid around the clock. But often we're not leveraging our own time. What an autoresponder will do in your business, it will leverage your time and your skills. And let me give you a personal example maybe. I've got business in 15 countries in my primary network marketing business. And literally as I'm asleep, people are receiving emails from me. They're watching my videos, they're listening to me talking, they're looking at my websites, and all of this is being done through the power of technology, through an autoresponder. I have a partner of mine who sponsored 95 people in 3 days. Let me repeat that if you think you misheard me. 95 people in 3 days. How on earth is that possible? Because I just thought, well, that's just nonsense. How that's possible is if we start to build our own list. We build up that list, eventually it'll come into hundreds and thousands of people. This particular guy was able to, through autoresponders and through emails, send his message out to many people through using video and all the tools that we're talking about, and within 3 days of him starting with a new company, 95 people had joined, and without really hardly picking up the phone at all. So this is the power of an autoresponder, and how we talked about right back at the beginning of this course when I said you can be achieving in a month what now might be taking 12 months. Well, unless you're an unusual person using traditional methods, you probably haven't sponsored 95 people in 12 months. So now knowing that that's possible in just a few days, I think you can see where technology can completely change your business. Why don't we then use company websites? We talked about this yesterday, but just to reinforce this, you don't control the information when you're dealing with company websites. They're often if they are sending out autoresponded messages, they're not about you. They're not using attraction marketing. They're not branding you. They're sending company messages. I'm sure you've read some of them. How great is my company? Here's the management. Read all about the managing director and the CEO and the Star Trek commander, and read all their science reports. It's a little bit late. I think I'm going to sleep with the thought of that, or the hours, I'm not sure. Guys, this is a relationship business, and people need to build a relationship with, guess who? With you. Not with your company, not with your company CEO or the washroom or anything like that. So let's talk now about how we can use an autoresponder to brand you, personal branding. We're going to be talking tomorrow more about attraction marketing and really getting this fine-tuned for you in tomorrow's session. People meet people online. This is the most effective way of meeting people. The dating industry now, if you want a new partner and a wife, the easiest way is to go online. It's a great way of building relationships. and this is where we start off by people entering our lead capture page. We now have their contact information, and using an autoresponder is very, very simple. I've set up, as you're seeing each day, a series of emails that you're receiving, and along with those a series of videos, and these are all being sent out on autopilot exactly at the same time every day. So I'm never late for an appointment with you, am I? I'm here at the same time every day, and you're getting to know me. So we're going to create exactly the same situation for you, whereas around the clock people are going to be finding out about you, you're going to be branding yourself, you're going to be on time all the time, people are going to be watching your videos, listening to your information, going onto your company websites, getting to know you, and building your own list, And there's a saying in the marketing industry and in the network marketing industry, the money's in your list. It really is, but it needs to be your list, not a company's list or a generic list. So we're talking about building your own list. It's also great for one-off messages. So if something happens, if you've read something new, you've learned something new, you've found out a new piece of technology, you can get that message to all of your lists straight away. Trainings, news, information, very, very quickly, very, very easily. Boom, as easy as sending one email and your whole list have got that. They can use different campaigns. And if you look back to the email that you received, you'll see a link where you can go and get an autoresponder. They can even be free, but really they're very inexpensive, even if you get the best ones. What I'd urge you to do now is read the rest of the page. The system that you're going to read about there is actually from the guy who sponsored 95 people in 3 days, so nobody better to teach you really. And we're offering the $1 trial still for 7 days, so try that out, have a look at the autoresponder section, get that set up, and you'll find that this can be a lot easier than you possibly think. So imagine this situation. I don't know how your business looks now, but imagine using all these systems, using a front end and a back end campaign. How's your business going to look? How's a day going to look? Well, quite simply, you're going to be picking up the phone and people are going to be calling you who already know about you. They've got to know you, they like you, they feel that they know you really personally. They know about your company. They've perhaps been spending a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and they're going to say, hey, I want to join you in business. I've been looking at you and I've been finding out all about you. I think you can help me get where I want to be, and I want to join you in business. You're going to still have to do some work. You're going to have to take the credit card details, you're going to enter the new distributor into your system, plug them into your web trainings, your automatic trainings that we're going to be coming on to also in the course. So how different would your business be if that were the situation? Follow the course through, have a look, read the full page, try out the system. Any questions, drop me an email. Tomorrow's going to be really great, one of my favourite subjects, something that you can learn on the offline world and is essential in the offline world to building a traditional network marketing business, but it's also essential and a lot easier and more effective and quicker to build online, and that is attraction marketing. So thanks for spending a few minutes with me again today. Hope you've taken on board some of the things we're talking about, and more importantly, I hope that you put some of those things into place, try out the system, drop any questions to me on the email, and let's see you becoming a network marketing professional building your business online. So it's Tim Johnson. I'm in Madrid again today. It's not day, it's night, so good night from me. Have a terrific evening.